Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to Sunless Skies, where, well, I say. We had a fun time last time. Got just a major hit and run by a cantankery, which was unpleasant. But we're back now, and everything's fine, and that cantankery isn't here, so we're fine. Wait, are we in doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's all fine. Yeah, we're back at Port Prosper now. I'm sorry, I want to double check this. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Seeing as we died immediately. Yep. Well. Bummer. Guess we're doing this now. Technically could go back to being a Hearn, interestingly enough. Kind of tempting, but at the same time... No. Okay. We are back. We are in better condition, technically, than we were before. Partially because we are forewarned about... Wait. I saw something that looks like a target over this way. Hello, friend. Hi, how do you feel about just sitting right there, just sitting nice and pretty right there, and then I do this? Crap. I might not have planned this perfectly. Yes. Okay, and if I go left, which is your right, but my left. Nope. Ha ha ha! Freedom, equality, and eternity, son of a... bitch. Well, okay. So that didn't go quite according to plan, but it's fine. Not quite the way I wanted to start things off, but it's fine. Dearie me. So yes, my only question is... Okay, I already have a settler aboard, so I don't have to worry about doing this again. Okay, perfect. Also, might want to take a look at the Albion Transit Relay. A long way to the east of New Winchester, you say. Interesting. Oh, what was this? An unctuous captain gives you precise information. I'm happy to help, Prof. Happy to help. Look at your chart. Head clockwise from Port Prosper around the rim of the Reach, and you'll run into the relay. Passage ain't free, mind. You can travel first class if you have a ministry stamp permit, or you can bring a couple of barrel of hours to travel second class. Yes. And I did make the decision, because this could be someone's first exposure to Sunless Skies, I will be reading all of the text, because honestly, that's why you're here, let's be honest. Just, if you're playing Sunless Skies, you're playing it for the just delightful storyline, rather than just for, the gameplay, which has improved, actually, quite a bit. Hey, buddy. You look like a place that gave me stuff last time. I mean, it looks like you're not now, which annoys me, but that's fine. Anyway, moving along. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head... See, I'm debating, because on the one hand, we didn't find anything of value here. And on the other hand... Real quick, let me just check, because I don't remember offhand. Where does it show where my port reports are? Perfect. I have none of those. At least that's the way I'm interpreting that. Okay. So, I think it's in our best interest to make quick trips to Titania and to Port Avon, and go from there. Oh, if I had mining, but I don't, so you're useless, and that disappoints me. Disappoints me very much. I would like it more if getting equipment improved your chances to get useful things from those, but, they decided to make it so you have to buy the equipment in order to actually interact with them, which, I mean, there's an argument to be had there, but, Doesn't mean I can't investigate them now, and I so desperately want to. Hello. What have you found this way? Is it a port? I would love to know what exactly you found. It would be helpful. I have uses for this knowledge. You're not giving it up, and that makes me sad. Not really, it's fine. It's all fine in the end. In the end, everything will be fine. Ooh, hey, wreckage. Neat. The Shenandoah. It might be worth a wee look, they add delicately. Ooh. Ah, well. The wreck gleams with frost, its windows are dark, its engines silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. I mean... 60% chance of success. But I also need hull. But also... money or hull? If this was a legacy captain, I probably would go for the repairs. But, since we're being all merciful-like, so we can actually, you know, load from an autosave, let's go for the money. Damn it. Your crew attach cables to the wreck to hold it steady as they pry open the doors. A sudden gust of wind rocks both vessels, and the young man, straining at the pry bar, slips. He cries out, his hand mangled on a torn edge of metal. He's likely to lose his fingers. The treasure you retrieve from the hold will be little comfort to him. I mean, no great loss. A clasped jewelry box. Something precious has been concealed. Oh. A sheaf of letters fall from a concealed compartment. The pages are rife with scandal. You would not have believed it of her. You would perhaps have believed it of her. Fair enough. Also, I like that these little wrecks have names now. It's nice. It's pleasant. I think I'm going to turn up the game volume just a tad, though. Oh? Oh, just distant nebula and such. Yeah, let's say right there. I don't know. Maybe, See, the thing is, it was silent for a little bit, so I'm like, maybe turn it up, maybe turn it down, I don't know. I need feedback, you see. Oh, and I'm missing Titania, so let's get up that way real quick. Real quick, just want to go and get it. And that loading makes me think that something is going to come and try to kill me. I say. Oh, fuck. Nope. You know what? I don't know why you're all paralyzed like that, but yeah, that's what I thought. Aha! Fucking cantankerous. Piece of... No. Come at me. Aha! Damn you. There we go. Alright. So. Yeah. It's possibly dying. Smoke hisses from fractures in its shell. There's a disastrous smell. And yes, listen to the Cantankery's last complaint. Songs are sung in station tea rooms about the dying laments of the ageless Cantankery. To hear it is, apparently, good luck. Antenna wiggle resentfully in the wind, eyes glower from the cavernous shell. The Cantankery shudders in deep disappointment before emitting a mournful murrow. Then, silence. Probably for the best. Alright, to the pedal port. Oh? Your newly acquired repentant devil is standing, most unrepentantly, over a body in the hallway. Inspect the deceased. You don't recognize him. One of your crew, but the deceased is no one you know, a stranger on your locomotive. Peculiar luggage you brought on aboard, says one of the crew. When some others have gathered, wouldn't have thought it would fit in your little bag. First, clean up. It won't do to leave the body in the hole. Then your repentant devil can explain himself. He's still got blood on his cuffs. Okay, that's worrisome. The repentant devil, he looks younger than most devils, but he's significantly older. His gaze is blank and yellow, a wall against speculation. He grooms his sideburns artfully. He knows how to be tactful with less seasoned members of the crew. Yes, ask him about the recently departed. Officers who generate corpses on your locomotive are a liability. He was a stowaway, explains the devil indifferently. He's been stalking me for more than a month. I thought I'd lost him when I came aboard. Then he turned up in my quarters. Worrisome. From the body, he has lifted a clinking bag of souls. Perhaps he was sent to bribe me rather than kill me. He tilts his head to consider the soul collection. Apparently, he thinks I'm a cheap hire, if so. The devil's gaze reverts to you. I regret to say this is probably not the last time this happens. I may be destined to attract negative attention. I do have several questions, but I need... Oof. Alright, there's a few things we have to worry about there, but... Oh! Well... The settler emerges from his captain, his suitcase clutched in his hands. I've had time to think, and I have to admit it. I can't do it. I can't make it out there in the wilds in the cold, but it's so warm aboard your ship. Everyone's been so kind. Might I stay on? I could swab the decks or similar, or at least take me back to Port Prosper, just not the Reach. The real Reach. His smile is brittle. I mean, we'll let him sign on, why not? Your locomotive has room for all, and we just got one more space, so why not? He moves as though to hug you, but then thinks better of it and salutes instead. You won't regret it. Fetch me a mop, a bucket. Point me in the direction of grime. I'll do you proud, and I'll never have to go outside again. You send him to his bunk with a hot cocoa and several thick manuals on locomotive safety procedures. Which, frankly, with the way I've been running things, I feel like we would be ignoring. But, hey, that's probably fine. Damn it. Just get in the dock, thank you. Thank you. Ah, dearie me. Alright, Valentine Square. Titania is cupped in the petals of a colossal orchid, heady with scent, lurid with color. An enclave of bohemians have made it their home, seeking inspiration in the wildness of the Reach. The walls are lined with blueprints submitted by the mayor's perfumed parliament. You've met our aestheticians, but these come from our architects. We've submissions from every artistic school, the rhapsodic mayor proudly notes. The Celestials, the Nocturnals, the Sovereigns. Nothing would delight my heart more than to build them all. But we've not the foundations laid to support every project, nor, frankly, the money. And if I'm to assign public funds to one, the others will throw a fit. The next thing you know, it'd be a civil war. But that's where you come in. If you provide external funding to a project, I may authorize it and see what's built in its piece. Or may see that it's built in peace. Oh, dearie me. A port report first. Titania's air... Yes, Titanian air is heavy with pollen, but sweet to the smell. A far cry from Albion's smoke-strangled capital. Oh, dearie me. I mean, it's only a little bit of our money, but we wanted to save that for... well, for reasons. To buy our way into Eleutheria, which is still our goal, by the way. It is still our goal to get to Eleutheria. Just, I don't think it's going to happen today. But, well, let's see what our options are. The construction of the Imperial Ballroom. It will be a mirrored room with a spiraling wooden floor and a ceiling decorated with constellations. The Celestials shall spin around the room, tracing the arc of stars with their steps. Or the Saturnine Theater, an intimate setting where spectators may see all the great works of tragedy. This is assuming the nocturnal architect intends to install lights, currently missing from the design. Or the construction of the Library of Yore. Books upon shelves upon walls, all going ever upward. The sovereigns will dedicate this building to all that has come before. And I do like libraries. Ballrooms, second place, and then theater, I mean... Well, I say that, but I do actually like the theater. Oh, hello. Oh, hey. I can't actually see that one... I can't pronounce your name. Terribly sorry. Kinder Cinder? Ah. Glad to have you around. Let's see here, though. What do we want to choose? Oh, by the way, is the game sound good? Like, you can hear me, but you can also hear the game? Well, sorry, I'm not gonna wait for your response. I just want to, progress. So, construction of Library of Yore. I'll assume that we're doing okay, at least for now. I'll have our laborers prepare the ground and task our merchants to begin sourcing histories to fill the shelves. Thank you. Yay. The walls are lined with blueprints submitted by the mayor's perfumed parliament, and this is all the same thing. It's still being constructed, though. The spelling was taken. Ah. Wonderlander. Okay. So the C's are O's. Gotcha. Okay. So, having gone to Titania, we're headed to Port Avon because it's the most profitable option, although... let me go back in there real quick. I want to double check what those stores offer. Let's see, Bloombauer, undeveloped. Ah, yes. Here the Titanians make their home, each built according to the aesthetic whims of its owner. Some are tall, others wide, a few are slim and curving, while others have large voyeuristic windows. Oh. Yes, undeveloped though, you say. Here the Titanians keep their homes in private workshops. They're covered in moss, ivy, fungus, and primroses. Intriguing. Watch the construction. The Titanians are building something in Bloombauer. Ah, okay. Yes, work is underway on the Library of Yore. The historian's art will find no finer home than Titania. Which, I mean... I'm kind of tempted by that ballroom, because I did do the library last time, but at the same time, I like libraries. What can I say? And Posey Park, which is also undeveloped. Okay. I see how things are going to develop here. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Bargain bronze, would you say? It just so happens I do need some, but at the same time, what's my situation exactly? 8 spaces on the hold. I do have these unseasoned hours. I could probably just toss those. Okay. I will buy 1 bronze wood, because we need it for a quest. Although, counter-argument. My current prospects, 5 coarser nectar, and 3 seeds. I'm going to buy both. Because we can probably sell that for a decent profit back at not London. New Winchester. Dearie me. See, the problem is I've been on my side, just playing a little bit of Sunless, so I'm like, I'm going to go back to London. Wait, no, not London. Other place. Ooh. I'm sorry. Do we see a distortion here? Like a little stain that might be a port? Oh, actually. I don't know if this is actually a thing, but it looks like there are splotches on the map. Interesting. I'm actually very curious about that now. Like, I don't know how visible it is, but there are definitely darker spots and lighter spots, which to me says there might be structures on the map, and they might be hints as to what is there, possibly. Or just that there is something there. Or maybe it's just an aesthetic thing. I would not know. Oof. Oh, fungus. Oh, shoot. Nope, stop. There we go. Yes, I needed to stop before I crashed into them, which fortunately had no negative repercussions. Shit. Well, that's the last time I'm doing that today. So, the swarm is a ruin of twitching legs and broken wings. One of the bees, the sigil on its back occluded with ichor, begins its final tremulous song. So, new guy, guess who's going out to get me some of that nectar? The answer was you. Clearly, you chose the right woman for the job. Judging from her equipment, she's done this before. A set of pliers, a serrated knife, a steel straw, and a bladder. Sure. She returns after an hour, her sky suit stained with bee and a full gourd's worth of nectar in the bladder. A steel straw, though? No. I don't know, after the last stream, I'm paranoid about those... cantankerous. More importantly, though, I saw a fungus there, which... to me, I was kind of hoping would... I was kind of hoping it would indicate we were near Hybris, although I suppose that doesn't make sense, because Hybris is a border port, for lack of a better term. It's going to be on the outer edge, I believe, just given what it is. It wouldn't really make sense for it to be, you know, right next to New Winchester. It wouldn't, There are some things that just, no, stop, go, keep going, fuck. There we go. And there we go. I really don't want to have to fight you. Mostly because I have loot now, which I don't want to lose. I don't think I have any sort of docking or speed up feature. Come on, go. Go. Just go away. Find something else interesting. Good boy. Okay. So yeah, actually I wanted to check this, since I have time now. It doesn't look like there's any structure underneath there, or at least it might be an area in those little splotches. I'm not sure. Again, could just be there so it's not a uniform color on the unexplored areas of the map. Okay. Alright. I cannot wait to dock and repair. Like, part of me wants to go to Port Avon and risk it, but no. Not at this stage. Oh, you're gonna be fine. We're right outside of New Winchester. You guys are gonna be great. Oh, I bet I'm gonna be... Well, I have a feeling I'm going to be meeting someone shortly. I have a feeling it's not gonna be a pleasant meeting. Alright. Alright. Yeah, around. So we want to go like so. And, ooh. I see they have added terror music to the game. That's unpleasant. I do wish it would stop. Oh, thank God it did. Alright. So, Wolvesy Station. Let's see here. Yeah. Repair it, please. 10 hull for 10 sovereigns. How much do I have? I wish there was just a quick... I wish, like, right here. You could just put X sovereigns right here. It would make things so much simpler. Let me see here. 35. Partially repaired, fully repaired. Does it say how much? Yay. Delightful. Okay. Who are you? A scrubbed clerk begs a moment of your time. I represent Hellages, the banking house. I promise this will take only a moment of your unquestionably valuable time. He produces a folded contract with a flourish. We hear promising things about you, Professor. Very promising things indeed. We'd like to extend our services. We provide a secure solution for the storage of your assets. Absolute discretion and steadfastness unto death and beyond. We require only a signature. Ooh. The offer is entirely complimentary, I assure you. At Hellages, we measure ourselves by the quality of our clientele. Interesting. Yes, I would love a bank vault. There, it is done. I am certain that this represents the beginning of a long and warm relationship between ourselves and your lineage may it endure. I bid you good day, Professor. Okay. You'll be able to access the contents of your bank from any hub port. If your captain dies, the contents of your bank will be inherited by your next captain. Oh my God, yes. Thank you. I have a bank now, with one space in it. Not ideal. But, okay, it expands. Good. Slightly more ideal. Now, Victoria Market, before we do that, actually, where is... I mean, I want to do that, yes, but... Oh, there we are. So, yeah, major profit there. Obviously gonna sell it. The Courser Nectar, I mean, on the one hand, I kind of want to, but also it's a bad idea, because I need to get 5 of it, so it's like... plus 1 minus the other. We'll sell the barrels, regardless. And I think we're just going to store that Courser Nectar because, yeah, it makes the most sense to me. Also, Cyclopean Owl, go. Get out of my hold, I guess. Yes. Deliver the port reports. And get me some more money. Now this... I find this tempting. It is customary for representatives to bring gifts from their territories, examples of local craftsmanship, mysterious finds untangled from the knotty roots of the Reach. The peculiarities are added to the overflowing cabinets in the Ward Griffiths archive. I mean, how could I say no, really? Who would I be if I didn't want otherworldly artifacts on my locomotive in the sky? Yes, the archive is a jumble, semi-sorted, and barely catalogued. The curator, an indifferent man plagued by a phlegmy cough, I know the feeling, is happy to loan you an exhibit. He doesn't check it out. There's no talk of returning it. If anything, he's happy to see it gone. not ideal. But we will find out what happens when we have this little thing on our locomotive. Alright, now that we've been paid, though... Anything else going on? Nothing at Victory Hall, obviously. New Winchester. Ooh, respond to a distress call, you say? Okay. Well, I see no reason why not. A group of concerned Taketis are looking for a Skyfaring captain to assist them in retrieving a missing friend. I do believe I remember this. Ah, a retiring filmmaker. Perfection itself. Captain, a broad-shouldered Taketi, speaks for the group. A friend of ours, there are protests, an acquaintance of ours, has sent a message from Hybris. She needs to transport back to New Winchester. Would you mind picking her up if you happen to go out that way? She's a filmmaker, goes by Madame Lumiere. She said she'd never return, so I have to assume she's taken ill. It'd be good to make sure she gets back safely. Possibly not, given what I remember, but, well, we'll see how that turns out. First of all, I'm gonna get myself... Oop. No. Stay. There we go. Get myself some crew, and... 3 things of supplies, and... I guess 5 fuel. Let's be safe. Add another 2 fuel to that. And now the debate. Because I do... Whoop. Because I do... I think I should buy some improvements to the ship before I actually go ahead and make it all the way to... Ooh. Plus 4 quarters. Interesting. That's probably nothing I can afford, but... Oh. Balderdash. Requires mirrors. Yeah, I say. Yeah, I do think I should get some improvements before we actually get to Eleutheria, because... it's Eleutheria. But on the other hand, maybe we'll be fine. Either way, I don't have the money to get there just yet, so I'm not terribly worried. We're just finding the way there. And if I get that done this episode, great. If I don't, I mean, that's not ideal, but also not that worried about it, I suppose. I suppose it will be fine. Would be nice, though. And it's to the southwest at Hybris. Assuming what I read is correct and I remember what I read correctly. Both of which might not be the case, so... Well, best to venture out into the dark and find out what's there anyway. Maybe it'll be friendly. Everything else has been so friendly so far, after all. I have to send your screw cal supplies. Oh, we found the tutorial area again. I do hope in the final product this text despawns after you've gotten out of there, because, I mean, that's... You know, that's a little bit silly. You know, go right of the primary fire button. Oh, yeah, there we go. 2 hull lost. No big deal, it's fine. We're fine. Just a little scratch on the paint. By the way, if I send out that bat... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, just someone to chat with. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not what I would prefer. Is that? No, it's simply different from the one I'm worried about my, Oh, dearie me. I'm so worried about the people I've hired. One of them is murdering people and apparently being hired by people. The other one is apparently big on crashing locomotives, which might be something we have in common. But anyway. I am just gonna go ahead and... what's our terror? Like, basically nothing? Yeah. Let's eat our fill. Hospitality is important. And, yeah, thank you. Lose that tiny bit of terror because there aren't very many ways for us to do so. Now, deeper into the dark. Oh. Hello, friend. You look like the sort of person who chased me not that long ago. I take offense to that, son. Yep, you're gonna burn for what your friends did. Goodbye. The Reach Marauder is defeated. I mean, the raiders have gone down in smoke. You stand over the wreckage, poised to take from it what you will. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. Yeah, let's go and see what they got. Just more gossip. Well. It's fine. It's fine in the grand scheme of things. It's all fine, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get some more terror dealt with, really. Yep. Oh. Settlers who live so far beyond the edge of civilization relish the hardships of solitude. They'll fiercely defend... Excuse me, one moment. Deary me. Okay. I do hope that didn't pick up, but, well, oh well. So yes, they will fiercely defend their small territories, but occasionally welcome company and trade. You sit down beside a cold, silent homestead. The windows are boarded, the doors are locked. But the foliage in the garden hasn't grown wild. It was abandoned in a hurry and recently. Let's search it! Perhaps the settlers left something behind. Yes. We should find what they left behind. I'm sure it's not hostile. The homestead has been pillaged already. However, an odious smell leads you to a loose floorboard where someone has concealed a bundle of blood-caked valuables. The rings are still attached to severed fingers and the earrings to ears, hence, presumably, the smell. Yep, we're gone. Bye. Goodbye. I got no need to be in this area right now. Ooh, you look like you might have a port attached to you. Haha. What have we found? I'm going to bet it's not hybris, but maybe it is. But just given the lack of fungus around the area, it probably isn't. But maybe. Maybe we are lucky. Come now, move a little bit faster, please. Nope. Oh, is this Palmer and Plenty's then? I think it is. I always wanted to go to a circus. Mother said no. Poor people, disease. The driver looks forlorn. Palmer and Plenty's Inconceivable Circus. Perfect. Not quite exactly where I wanted to go, but still. Someplace new. Gervais's Rest. A traveling circus is settled here, too afraid to go further and too afraid to turn back. Its clanking, gaudy locomotive scavenges such audiences as it can from nearby homesteads and delivers them for an evening of shabby, desperate, big-top magic. The Inconceivable Circus, the greatest show. Oh, please, yes. That's what the adverts promise. The reality is not impressive. Aside from the big top that dominates the circus, the place is shabby, poorly maintained, and even more poorly attended. Bored-looking circus folk man rotting booths, and the clowns' painted-on smiles are no match for the deep-set misery behind the grease paint. Even the Calliope music, playing on a run-down piano, is more grimly resolute than cheery. Write a port report. This doesn't seem a location of tactical importance. Even so, there may be interest in who attends. The big top looms dramatically in the fog of the Reach, but it's not nearly as imposing as the massive obelisk floating nearby. Yet, questions about that, though? Some enterprising soul has hung bunting between it and the big top. As for the circus itself, outside the performers, it is practically deserted. You may be the first new face in the audience in quite a while. I mean, we have to, obviously. Purchase tickets to the circus. A bored urchin in a dusty top hat waits to take your money. Yeah, 5 tickets to Sovereign. Ooh. 5 tickets to the circus and lost 10 sovereigns. A little expensive, but sure. The urchin hands over your tickets with no apparent enthusiasm. Thanks, he mutters. Delightful. Let's see here. Ooh, visit the ticket booth. The grubby urchin is nowhere to be seen. Curious. Enter the big top, the pride of the circus, whatever that counts for here. Ooh. The tent is practically deserted. No one in the meager audience displays any enthusiasm, not even when the ringmaster thunders in on a horse-drawn Calliope. Then come the act themselves. Oh dear. The humiliated magician's trapdoors fail to open, leaving his glamorous assistant notably unvanished. The bereaved acrobat swings from a single trapeze, the other hangs lonely and unused. The pensive clown's fire-juggling act ends in disaster, and not the humorous kind. The less said about the lion tamer, the better. He should recover. Well, visit the amusements. This should be enjoyable. At first glance, the circus is in poor shape. A second glance reveals how much worse things are than that. You try the battered mushrooms and realize why they have yet to take off as a beloved snack. Attempting to dispose of the bag, you duck behind a stall and find a pile of them already waiting. Another visitor pokes their head around. "Is this where the bags go?" she asks, and deposits her own with the rest. Ah. But they're starting to notice me. Said they're starting to recognize me. Ugh. I mean, I'm sure that's a good thing. Being recognized by clowns is always a good thing, right? You know, circus folk. Always cheerful, always nice. Even if they are grimly resolute at the moment. Anyhow, try to sneak behind the tents. A pair of clowns whose painted-on smiles do not match their actual scowls spot you almost immediately. There's nothing funny about the heavy sticks they carry. You are, less than politely, escorted back to the big top. Perhaps if you were better known around here, they would be less concerned. Alright, visit the ticket booth. The grubby urchin's nowhere to be seen. Back in bleh, it says, followed by an indecipherable scribble. How useful. Well, I suppose that's the rest of this trip used up. The sniveling spearfire is selling souls. I mean, it's profitable. How much space do I have exactly? I'm only going to buy one, because I do want to find... I'll buy two. Because I do want to find those verdant seeds somewhere. Oh, and the new Big Top shop has bronzewood. Which, no. Just no. Too expensive. Wouldn't make a profit if I went and tried to sell it. Oh, dearie me. The bat is gleeful. There was nothing to be found. Yep. Tell me about this bat, by the way. Diffident bat. Its opinion is clear. Go out there in this weather? Thank you, but no. Starting to regret leaving the owl. But it's banked. It's not lost forever, so I suppose it's fine. Oh. Head out? Okay. Hey, nice to have you here. No worries if you have to watch it on, well, either on YouTube. It'll probably not be up until Thursday, but no worries if you have to wait or watch it on the archives. It's all good as far as I'm concerned. I really need to get a better second monitor. The one I have is, I mean, it's adequate. Does its job, but it would be nice to have space to have, say, chat on the second monitor instead of on this little laptop on the other side of the room. Anyway, these are things I cannot do anything with. A fetid and forgotten stretch of sky, though. I mean, fetid and forgotten, that's the description of Hybris right there, so... Good job finding something that's directly in front of me. You doing it. Oh, my. Alright. Alright. Nope. Oh, come on now. Whatever you are, show yourself. Oh. Yeah, another homestead. I mean, neat. Wait, are you fungusy? Let me just, real quick. Ooh. Trade supplies for bronzewood, you say? You sit down inside a pockmarked homestead with a holy roof and cracked windows. Its inhabitants have struggled through a bad year and will find the next one worse. I mean, yes. They're proud and insist on making a fair trade. They are timberers, sawing twigs from the great bronze woods of the Reach and selling them to passing traders. They offer several green logs in return for your supplies, which, pretty good turn, but more to the point, this is all fungusy. Which I think means I am near the port I'm looking for. Also, we're running out of rations. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, look, the music that's explaining that everything is worse now. Great. Alright. Pressing on, though. I mean, you look suitably awful. Let's go in this direction, where everything is awful and gross and disgusting, and yep. Yep, this is the area of Hybris. Alright, I recognize this. I'm surprised my scout didn't find a port already. Oh. I see that smoke there. You are a scout, unless I'm much mistaken. And you, as far as I can tell, are nothing, but I do want to check. Because I am curious. I keep seeing this structure repeated multiple times. So I'm curious. Is there something to these? Do they do anything? Not as far as I can tell. Oh well, let's go see... Horror! Oh good! Good! This is what I was looking for. I mean, technically it is, because I'm, you know... It is... I mean... Yeah, it is a horror game. In all but name. Oh, good. Behold, the remains of a celestial behemoth, rotting gently. Oh, fuck no. Also, no, but also... Oh. I'm sorry, I'll deal with you in a moment, friend, but I'm just busy looking at this thing, which... Faith's Fall. Is this the remains of the star that controlled this place? Also, we're steadily getting more horrified, and I don't know why these Reach Marauders are here, but... Well, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, that's nice and all, but... And turn around, and nope. Aha! Oh, great, there's 3 of you. Well, this is gonna be fun. We are pretty well and thoroughly fucked. Alright, yep. Sure, work alongside the crew, whatever. Now is not the time! Okay, maybe you two can fight each other now? Look, he's damaging your ship. He clearly wants to kill you. It's not because I'm trying to lure him into shooting you more, but... Are you backing up because you're damaged? Alright, there we go. Yep. I was hoping that would hit you and do some more damage, but... Oh well, no such luck. Oh, dearie me. Something's going on. Some of the crew look comparatively nourished. Others are more gaunt than ever and sport livid, unhealing bruises. If pressed, they claim the bruises are the result of an accident. Accidents happen on board, of course, but so does extortion. Push the ones who look better fed. Even they are just skin and bones now. The birch will sting like oil of vitriol. Well, that's a shame. The birch sings, screams resound through the corridors. The food theft stops. Here, by God, you'll all starve together. Well, I mean... The goal is not to do that, though. I'm losing health a little bit too quickly. Shoot, not agile enough. Come on. Come on. Alright. I want to move to the left. And there we go. Alright, one of you has to have supplies on you. Gain sovereigns, I suppose. Nope, didn't read that. Actually, I think that's the first time we've done that. I mean, dispose the bodies more pragmatically. I'm afraid we do need a little bit of food. And we're more unaccountably peckish, which, as we all know, those of us who are veterans of the Sunless Sea, there's no downside to that, so it's fine. Gain hull, useful, will do that. Your crew go to work eagerly, vaulting out into the bright, tools at the ready. The stripping of the Marauder is slow and painful work. They are cobbled together of stolen parts. Finding suitable fits for your own engine is a process of trial and error. Many of your crew will have lost friends, families, lovers to the Marauder. It speeds the work. Well, to the Marauders, of course, but... Well. Hi, do you have any... Nope. Loot the hold, some of it's even intact. An uncanny specimen, which is largely useless as far as I know, but fair enough. Okay, so we're starving, we're going insane, and I still can't find a port somehow. Somehow, there are no ports here in this area that is clearly Hybris. I mean, it clearly is. It's got the fungus of Hybris here. So I know it's gotta be around here somewhere. Where the hell is it? Also, that looks like bronze wood. I'm kind of curious to know what I need in order to gather that, but at the same time, I need to find a port. I found the way to Eleutheria. Hello. Ow. Balls. That's not great. Yeah. A stone edifice, scintillant with sigils, is encased in a contrivance of steel and brass. This is a Singh-Jenkins relay, allowing transport via a loophole in some cosmic mandate to a far-flung district of heaven. This one leads to Eleutheria, a place of revolutionaries and malcontents. It is little used. Okay, so if I have 2 visions of the heavens and 3 ministry-approved literature, I can get a travel permit that way, or just pay 800, I think. Yes. Truth be told, that's probably how that's going to turn out. And I need, 2 caddies of dried tea to travel to Eleutheria itself, or a savage secret. Interesting. Oh, so I should have gotten a savage secret from the... Oh. Oh, well. That's fine. I'll just have to note that for later. We will need a savage secret in order to go where we want to go in the future, along with that 800... Yeah, I'm not actually docking, though, so just let me go. Well... Starvation is your passenger now. He stalks the corridors, he reaches out a pale finger, and another of you wastes away. You'll become accustomed to the discovery of cold, sunken corpses. I mean, feast on the remains. You, and those who share your appetites, prowl the ship, gathering corpses like driftwood. The remaining crew lock themselves away. The stove blazes, the kitchen is daubed in crimson, the cleaver is knocked in red. It's a mean sort of feast, gristle and marrow and soup, but you are ravenous. Cutlery is abandoned, you scoop the broth up with your fingers, juices stain your chin. Yep. All going just fine. What is this? Oh, that's just a marker that's where the transit relay is. Can I say General's Weave? Kind of beautiful. If I wasn't starving to death, this might be a lovely place. But where the hell is Hybris? I know it's here. I know it's gotta be, because I saw the islands that looked like they were Hybris, and it can't not be here. It can't not be here. Yes, I'm aware that's not proper English. Hush. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit on edge. Because his music is very similar to Ennio Morricone's The Thing soundtrack. Ooh, the peacock wind buffets the engine. Is this something I should be worried about? Oh, hey, we're getting supplies. Like, I don't know why that's going up, but cool. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually stay in there for a bit, because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Huh? That's not... Yeah, let me gather some more supplies, I guess. Oh, dearie me. A bump in the night. Midnight, London time, you're alone on the bridge while consulting your chart. A loud thump makes you look up. A frozen corpse is pressed against your forward windows, trapped there by your speed. The winds must have plucked it from some lost wreck and carried it into your path. The corpse's glare is insistent. Its mustache is bristled with frost. Try to shake the corpse off by employing a series of drastic maneuvers. A sudden break, a cant to starboard with a squeal of flesh on glass, the body slides from the windows and is lost to view. A scrap on its sleeve remains caught on a rivet, flapping like a tiny celebratory flag. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit and gather some supplies so we're not starving. And maybe I'll just let us drift a little bit, right? I don't see the downside to this. I'm going to take advantage of it. Why is this red? Is this draining our hull to do this? Oh, there's a horror there, right. Yes, the tentacled beastie thing. Let's just get out of there and ooh. I like how this fades away. That's a cool effect. That is a cool effect. God, you know, I just love exploring sunless skies. Honestly, it's just... it's beautiful sometimes. Also horrifying, and occasionally a little bit mean. Just with those little... dearie me. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking back to that cantankerous that just zoomed past and hit us and just... such nonsense. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the Peacock Wind, and we're going to assume that Hybris is not this, but is actually this way, which is a bad assumption to make. I should probably find out exactly what that is. Let's go do that. I'm just looking at our hull situation, fuel situation, and panicking. But maybe it'll be fine. It's vaguely possible that everything will be just fine. Hello. You go do that, and just don't... No, good. Good choices being made today. And what is this? What is this? The driver is considering the fungal rocks with an expression of, what, recognition, perhaps? A fungal fragment. In skysuits and spore masks, your crew haul a porous asteroid aboard. The top half is veiled by a mesh of fungus like minty crinoline. Lichen of all sides cling to the underside of the rock in an iridescent coating. I mean... I do need supplies. Scrape it for supplies. Harvest anything that probably won't poison, infect, or inhabit you. Your crew are not keen. Oh, thank God. Your cook hacks off the growths that look most edible and tips them into a keg. Mottled caps, pale stalks, spools of delicate, noodle-like roots. When all is done, the asteroid is rolled back out of the hatch and the room hosed down with carbolic. You can't be too careful with mushrooms. I mean, you say that, but it's all good. Got 2 supplies out of that deal. We're no longer starving. Yay! Hello, friend. How is things? Just want to say hi. That's all. Oh, look, something bad happened to you. What a shame. These are dangerous places, you know. Might want to look out for that kind of thing. Anyway. Again, I'm going to assume Hybris is somewhere in here, just because that's where the transit relay is, and it makes sense to my mind. So, let's hope I'm right, and hope you go and just don't bother me. Thank you. I mean, if you come over here, you're going to get destroyed. I'm just telling you right now. I'm just telling it how it is. I don't plan on letting you leave. He's not alive. Oh, bother. Can I just get through the Peacock Wind in peace? Bah. Seems it doesn't want me going west this way. It seems to insist I go... Yeah. That seems to be pushing me in ways I don't want it to, but that's fine. Ah. Balderdash. Okay, that's actually a problem now. Shoot. Okay. Okay, yeah. We got problems. We got problems. Yes, we do. We got problems. How about you? Alright. Come on. Okay. that'll scare him off. Good. Okay, we are not doing so great. I got me a powerful need to not die right now, because we know where that relay is, and I don't want to lose that information. Instinct says go back to Palmer and Plenty's, but we're so close to Hybris. Probably. But maybe not. But probably. Except the sky is vast and the winds bite. Thanks! We're starving to death. The hull's down. We have barely any fuel left. And I know Hybris is here. I know it. I know it. These are distinct formations that indicate Hybris is nearby. Okay. Okay, in the interests of not dying... Don't you dare. Okay. Have you found something? Is that the port? We're gonna check what this is. If it's not the port, we're gonna head back to Palmer and Plenty's, because I don't want to die here. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. Well, scavenge what we can. Ooh, tea. Good, I needed some of that. In fact, I think I will need some after this. So clearly, it's gotta be here. It's just... Yes, reduce rations. I know it won't go down well. You'll be fine. Exchange sullen looks. When you finish addressing them, they do not disperse. Their grumbling deepens. You need to nip this in the bud before discontent becomes insurrection. To the brig for now, to be set ashore at the next port, assuming you make it to the next port, which we will. That silenced them. The chief of malcontent is securely imprisoned. The others return hastily to their port, or posts. Bah. Yes. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just a little bit miffed, is all. A wee bit upset at how long it took us to get here. Is this nature? The fairy tales don't mention pustules. The princess is revolted by Hybris. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Our new first officer. Can't imagine she's too much of a fan of the Reach, but, well. Well, I say. Not really my problem now, is it? So, hello, Hybris. I've apparently learned from my experiences. Delightful. So first things first. Hi, how about 3 sacks of verdant seeds? Oh, before we do that. A good price for verdant seeds. Aha! A syndicate of allotment owners are selling seeds. Perfection itself. Now I need to remember where to go for that. Captains tread reluctantly on Hybris, some muttering of infection. The few that stop huddle by the dock to trade and converse. You may find bargains here or fulfill prospects you have claimed, and that's a pretty good bargain, I would say. Pretty dang good. Let's get more fuel because I need that in order to not die. And that should be good for us. Shit. I screwed up. I should not have bought that much fuel. I'm actually angry right now, but it's fine. It's fine. We're at Hybris. It's fine. It's fine. Hybris. A fledgling colony trying to dig its fingernails deep enough into the spongy fungal fabric of the Reach to cling on when hard times come. It's a sad truth that many more settlements are founded than flourish. Nestled amidst sprawling, sporing gardens of fungus, Hybris is a colony of octogenarians. Rotting buildings slough gently into decay. Maintenance is poor, the population aged. An insect infected by deep spines of fungus flies past drowsily. Growth asks no license, reads a barely legible sign staked into a collapsed pile of fungal eggs. Gather a report. Not much seems to happen in this sleepy, mushroomy place, but perhaps someone will be interested. Perhaps. Life moves slowly here. There are arguments over the rules of bowls, and the correct length of time in which to steep tea. The station master keeps his distance and seems to avoid the villagers. Standing on their mushrooms, one perceives a unique quality of light. Bleh. One perceives a unique quality of light as starlight filters through the underside of the caps. Yes, thank you. A venerable welcoming party has gathered. The wizened mayor approaches. His back is bent, but his pace is steady. The mayor has a firm handshake. Welcome, welcome to our little hideaway in the skies. Watch your step, that one's about to fruit. True enough, the little white sack at your feet suddenly breaks apart as snaking thick red tendrils of fungus explode outwards. Gross. The mayoral assistant, a severe woman of slightly less advanced years, guides the mayor to a nearby bench. You're welcome here as long as you like, as long as you need. From whatever you left behind, here you are safe. Something is changing, you say. Explore the settlement. Hybris has barely more than a handful of buildings clustered over and amongst vast forests of fungus, yet life goes on here. Life moves at a slow pace on Hybris. Several colonists tend the allotments, while others sit outside the Brendan, arguing over an old newspaper they pass between them. Periodically, Fair Nance comes outside to provide tea and fungal crackers. A carpenter struggles with the fretwork on the new town hall. The carvings are of factories and faceless factory workers. I can't remember the faces, he says sadly. Well, make a delicate inquiry to the wizened mayor. Everyone here is very old indeed. Why is that? The wizened mayor chuckles heartily when you wonder if perhaps there's a lower age limit on settling in Hybris. Oh no, we'd welcome you, but we don't get many settlers coming out this way. We're happily secluded, far from prying eyes here. He smiles as across the marsh, his mayoral assistant trounces another unfortunate at bowls. We're rather enjoying a second youth here. Our best years were spent by others. The wizened mayor glances toward the town hall, where preparations are being made for a marvelous show. We have plans to hopefully change that, though. Yes, I'm uncertain of your plans, but take tea at the Brendan, the only lodging house in Hybris and the only building with more than one story. The smell of stewed tea permeates the dilapidated boards. Dilapidated doors, ugh. The proprietor, Fair Nance, keeps a clean and ordered house. She bakes her tea cakes to perfection, iced to resemble the bleeding tooth fungus that has colored the south wall of the Brendan. It's been here longer than us, she laughs as she pours another round of tea, and it's vital as anything. No sense throwing out that as is still in its prime. The tea is sour, the milk has gone off. Wander the wilds of Hybris. Swamp and marsh, fungus and frond. Nowhere in the reach has been so thoroughly colonized. It would be a shame not to see the sights. You enter the fungal forests of Hybris. Clouds of spores drift through the ropey tendrils of freestanding fungus. Giant ants pierced with spines of mushroom crawl to the tops of trees to better spread their spores. You wander amidst the webs and arches of mushrooms for some hours until you stumble across a shallow graveyard. Each headstone bears a number of 7 digits or more. Barely covered in the shallow earth are sets of manacles. Yes. I mean, the clear and obvious thing is that these were prisoners forced to work on a work world of London's. Which one? Don't know, but we can presume that it was one of them. Well, let's search for Madame Lumiere. A filmmaker should be difficult to miss in this hushed, secluded place. Loud curses lead you towards an elderly woman fiddling with an antiquated camera. Its lens is trained on a pile of rotting purple fungus that resembles crocuses. She sighs and shuts the frame. That'll do. She offers a trembling hand. Lumiere, once a renowned explorer and filmmaker, now, as you see. A cough rattles through her. You from New Winchester? I'll leave with you. I can pay my way. I'm done here, and my lungs won't tolerate much more of this. She smiles warmly. I have a premiere to plan. Sure you do. Well, I got a feeling that things are going to go badly as soon as we leave. Yep. I'm going to have to jettison some cargo. Ugh. This is annoying. I don't want to jettison any of this, because these are valuables. Some more than others. I think 4 fuel minimum. And then I have to choose... I mean, we're already starving, so... What's a little more starvation between friends, eh? I regret not checking my cargo capacity before I bought stuff, but I mean... It's... It was a mistake. It was a bad move on my part, but... It's how things turned out, you know? I don't really have a good excuse for that. Pity. Alright, let's go directly to New Winchester. Because there really isn't a reason to go to Palmer and Plenty's yet. There will be when we make a return trip, because if we make a return trip, the events, as I understand it, will reset. Essentially reset. When I say reset, I should actually clarify. I mean that... Oh. Takati Scout versus something. Oh, fuck that. UCE point of no return. Kill it. Kill it. Make it dead. Okay, this is horrifying. Nope. You're not getting me like that. Okay. You know what'd be great? If the other guy did some work! Fuck. Nope. Oh, don't you dare. Nope! With a groan like a dying whale, your locomotive's hull buckles. Well, resume from last autosave. I probably should have just ran, but... Also, did you see that thing? It was horrifying. Bah, humbug, balderdash. Alright. So, question. Let me just look at my inventory real quick. Yeah, I got my verdant seeds. Okay. I could have just sold it. Damn it. I'm an idiot. I could have just sold the stuff instead of jettisoning it. Oh well. Oh well. Bad decisions were made. We accept this. I mean, I'll choose this later. Choosing a facet, I mean, right now my only goal is to make it back to New Winchester and get some money out of the whole deal. And possibly a Savage Secret, because that would be more convenient to store than... Hopefully you're just the Takati Scout. Hopefully. Hopefully. Anyway. But no, that would be easier to store than the 2 caddies of dried tea, which take up hold space. Which I would rather use for more useful things. Excuse me. Alright. Alright. We're gonna go forwards. Onwards to elsewhere. And then, well, that might be where we stop things for the night. Possible. I mean, the good news is we have some of the resources that we need in order to get to Eleutheria, and next episode I think we can actually make it there. I mean, it's going to be a debate, because we do have to finish that prospect. By the way, Magdalene's. Have to find Magdalene's, which is going to be trying. On the other hand, I mean, I think that's vaguely possible. What was the other one? The 5-courster? Devils of Carillon. Alright. Yeah, next stream I'm going to be debating between going to sell those verdant seeds, or... yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just go directly to Eleutheria. It depends on how things turn out. And also, I want to double check that I assigned my officers, because that... if I didn't, I'm upset with myself. Yeah, okay. It looks like I didn't, and that's upsetting. But I will deal with that when we get to the port. Oh? Supplies? The Enel. I mean, I hit Doc and nothing happened, so... Okay. I will assume I got something out of that. I have no evidence of that, and I didn't see anything pop up, so... Well... Hello, wreckage. If I were to send you out, what would you find? Because this seems to be a destroyed... Yeah, reduced rations. Oh, you poor things. Come on now. Toughen up. Yeah, this looks like a destroyed colony, I assume. The North Green. Oh dear, the wreck gleams with frost. Its windows are dark, its engine silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. I mean... 1 in 4 chance, why not? The damage is so extensive that the whole chassis is on the verge of collapse. Tread lightly. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Wreck and ruin. As you clamber through the hole, your lamps reveal uncanny marks around it. Were they caused by ricocheting shrapnel or by vast teeth? Your boarding party's search is, unsurprisingly, hurried. They retrieve only handfuls of valuables before the hull groans, encouraging them to return to your vessel. Not all of them make it. The wreck buckles with a shriek that might have been issued from the throat of hell and spins apart. Well. God damn it. Oh, God. Yeah. No. Okay. Protect me, Homestead. Protect me from the marauders. Okay, maybe I can lose him in the tutorial area, but then I would be risking... No, because then I would be risking hull damage. Okay, I need to swing around. With luck, they will not find me. I mean, it's going to be purely luck-based, but... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. You know what? They've really improved the tension building with this music versus the music they had in Sunless Sea. At least what I recall of the music they had in Sunless Sea. I wish that would stop. I would feel more comfortable if that stopped. So much more comfortable. Really comfortable. I'm trying to sync up with the music, but I don't think I'm going to manage that. What the heck was that? I'm not the only one who saw that, right? There was like a... What the devil was that? Oh, there's a fight going on there. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that. Thank you very much. Alright, we gotta be really extra careful here, because I can't afford to crash into anything. And I'm bad at not crashing into things. Okay. Yes. Left. And if I go up, we should be right where we need to be. Just carefully and cautiously. Carefully and cautiously. And fuck you, don't you dare. Don't you even dare. Repair the locomotive. Fully repair it. Haha! Success. Mr. Menagerie is passing through Winchester. Ooh. Give me one moment on that. I just want to sell a few things. These jumble of undistinguished souls, the caddy of dried tea, the bronze wood. I think that's all I've got left. Yep, sure is. Cask of Nevertine gemstones, you say? Curious, but no. 5, 4, I should have actually paid attention, but I didn't. 1, 2. If I go to Wolvesy Station here, we're gonna see what Mr. Menagerie is about real quick. But first... Oh! You'll pay for up to 5 panes of stained glass. Interesting. 5 consignments of bronze wood. Ooh, yeah, okay. I mean, good thing is I know where these are, but, I mean, you say you're going to pay for it. It doesn't say how much you're going to pay, though. Oh well. Worry about that later. Let's restock on crew, just so I don't forget that later. And Victory Hall, because of the options, I like Victory Hall more than the company house. What can I say? Got a soft spot for some rebels. Deliver our port reports to the Indurate veteran. Her tireless exertions during the blockade earned her both a seat on the Assembly and enemies in London. She likes to keep abreast of events, and I have more of their gratitude. She listens with a scowl. Well, I'd rather know than not, I suppose. And thank you for bringing this to me rather than the bloody stovepipes. I'll arrange a gratuity. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to know the stovepipes are more desperate and the Tackities are struggling, but doing better, at least. And next I might be able to get myself a savage secret. Yes, yes. Yes. Do want to take a look. Ooh. I mean, I could not do this, but it looks like something I would like. Oh, dearie me. Ooh, this is basically a mining thing. Interesting. Wait. Hold up. Have a thought. That's an auxiliary slot. If I go to the engine yard, not the engine yard, Arkham's Engineering, I can get a mining device. Or this canning system. But I would need more iron for that. So it's butchery or mining. Or more cargo space, which I need desperately. What would be most useful? Probably this bronze wood shielding, let's be honest. But on the other hand... Wait, does it say requires iron at 25? I have irons at 25, don't I? Huh. Well, I do want to get into mining, though. Well, that would also use up most of my sovereigns. You know what? Spend money to make money. Let's do this. Let's install this right there. Right there. Click to equip. Did that work? Did that crash the game? What? Okay, there we go. It's like, I heard my computer start whirring, and I'm like, okay. Well, that business having been done, and I'm debating if I want to bank those verdant seeds or not, but, I mean, it should be fine. Should be fine. Alright. Trying to think, but I think we are all... Nope. I still want you to be paused so I don't have to deal with you. Alright, let's see about this Mr. Menagerie first before we call it quits. A tattered poster by the station advertises the services of a Mr. Menagerie, purveyor of fine scouts. An accompanying picture displays a tall, cloaked figure, slightly stooped, clutching an array of adorable little beasts close to its long chest. Wait, I'm sorry, Mr. Menagerie meaning Master Menagerie? Because the Masters of the Bazaar, I was under the impression bad things had happened to them. Let's visit him. A pile of cages looms out of the smog. I'm curious. A star-smitten bat, which needs savage secrets. Intrepid Cavi. Aw. A large guinea pig wearing a plumed helmet is dozing in a hutch. It's sleeping next to an intricate mechanical bat. Or a ratronaut. Oh my, yes. I need a condemned experiment to do it, but oh. The rat in the cage at the top of the pile is wearing a miniature sky suit and a very determined expression. Aww. Aww. I mean, I can't use any of these, which makes me sad, but... Nestles in the crook of Mr. Menagerie's neck. Mr. Menagere's neck, burbling happily. Its eyes gleam with pale fire, like one who has looked too long at a star. Ah, I want it. The cloaked figure looks up at you as you approach. Its garnet-hued eyes gleam from the darkness of its hood. Pets? It rasps hopefully in a voice like a cleaver on a whetstone. We trade pets for things and stories. It leans closer to you. We're leaving soon. I mean, we won't be purchasing a new Scout today because I can't afford any of them. But I do want them, but I can't afford them. Nor can I use them because my mirrors are not that great. Alright. A note. Interesting, the poster at the station has been torn down and there's no sign of Mr. Menagerie itself. Oh. Cowled figures lurk in the fog, but none have a collection of adorable little beasts. The station master waves you over. Mr. Menagerie's left a note for us. Should tell you where Mr. Menagerie was headed. We go to the Master's Obelisk, which you have made into a gaudy amusement. To the Master's Obelisk, you say? Interesting, so Palmer and Plenty's. Curious. Ooh, and what's this? I know I said I'd be quitting soon, but also what's this? The uneasy truces and sudden skirmishes that comprise the slow-burning war for the Reach form the backdrop to daily life in New Winchester. Citizens wishing to keep up with developments in the war turn to the New Gazette. It is, famously, the only newspaper worth reading in New Winchester, as well as the only paper allowed in circulation. Its quality speaks for itself. I mean, I don't think this is going to be good, but search the New Gazette for your name. Are they talking about you? What are they saying? Your name does not appear in any of the tackety-focused reporting on the war. Apparently you're not considered worthy of comment. And there's no mention of you among the stories about the Stovepipe's recent fortunes. You are not of interest to them. Well, that's disappointing. Read about the current political situation in the New Gazette. A careful analysis of the balance of power in the Reach. The Assembly runs New Winchester from Victory Hall and seeks to strengthen its hand in the Reach. London's proxy, the Windward Company, however, maintain a considerable presence in the Reach. Although New Winchester is still neutral ground, tensions are mounting within and without the port. So, tell me about recent developments. A secret factory operating on Lustrum has been discovered by Tackety raiders. A report from Sweet Jane indicates all workers were lost, but the assets were secured. No official response from the Windward Company, but company engines have been sighted, leaving Port Prosper in larger than usual numbers. Curious. So Lustrum has something going on there. I'm curious about that. Let's drop off Madame Lumiere. She's eager to get back to work, you see. She gives you a brisk handshake as she departs your locomotive. Better accommodation than I'm used to. Now I have a premiere to plan. You're invited, of course. It'll be next week, assuming I haven't keeled over. She bustles off into the smog of New Winchester. Your squabby complains that it's going to take weeks to get the spores out of her berth. Yeah, pretty sure she's spreading a fungal infection, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Look for potential recruits. There's always someone looking to sign on. Nobody of interest, though. That's unfortunate. Each officer has their own story. Speak to them by selecting their portrait. Perhaps another time, another face. All gone, lost in the fog. Another month, perhaps there'll be others. But, oh, dear me, not that button. That button. So yes. Tempting. But not right now. Yes. Ah, okay. So I have to hit that in order to choose them. I see. Well, not the establishment. Villainy, though. Why not? Okay, so now my stats should be increased, in theory. Alright. Well. Let's see. Went a bit longer than last time, which I think is good. I'm told streams are supposed to be a bit longer than normal YouTube videos, so I think we did good. However, I am quite drained and need a little bit of a break myself. So I will see you all Thursday, 11 p.m. You are not going to fire at me. You're going to run away because you're a coward. And, well, so am I. Bye-bye. No, but seriously, thank you all for watching this video, or the stream. Again, I'm used to how YouTube does it. I still am not quite adjusted to Twitch. So, bye. I need a better outro. I really do. See you Thursday.